Depression was one of the hardest events that I've ever had to experience, but there was good that came out of it. I want to tell you all some lessons that I learned from it. The first one, mistakes are good, and that's because you can learn from them, even very small ones. They don't have to be big. Another one is being very humble, and this kind of ties with learning from your mistakes, because you don't know it all. There's actually more that you don't know than you do know. Finally, be okay with setbacks. They'll happen, and we just gotta keep going forward. And number 2 is mindset. During your depression, you're going to want to focus a lot on all the bad stuff that's happened to you. But the good stuff still exists, even if it doesn't feel like it. I believe that it takes a mindset shift to, relearn that good does exist and that not everything is bad. I know it's very hard to do, but it's part of what helped me. And number 3, I would say that relationships are vital. They can provide new insights. They can be someone that just listens to you, your pain and struggles, no matter how real or fake they feel. And it's just someone to be there in tough times. My parents and friends helped me a lot with that. Even though I didn't tell my friends initially, I still loved hanging out with them. Number 4 is be grateful for the things you have. This kind of ties in back to the mindset of focusing on the good. Some things that I was grateful for was people, music, time, and rest. I did develop some kind of hypersomnia when I was in my depressive episode. I just kind of took it as, instead of just wasting time, to recovering from my illness. And number 5 is you can do hard things. Now, I'm not talking about doing hard things when you're normal, but just doing very simple things when you're depressed. This was the beginning of my recovery. Challenging yourself leads to growth, and you can just start where you're at, and they can be small steps. Simple things, walking or playing games, getting out of bed. Those small things told me the opposite of what my depression told me. You can't do anything. And number 6 is the thing that kind of ties it all together, is purpose. So I knew that I had a purpose, and it got me to never give up and trying to get better. Even if I had bad days in my recovery, or even when I was better that I fell back, I didn't give up. And one thing that I thought of during my episode was I need to survive so I can serve God later. Some things that did come after was an existential crisis. I would say on a smaller scale. But just thinking about the purpose of my life and existence. I know I just said purpose, but I did begin re-questioning it after I got better. I also thought about death and how short life is, and it kind of tied in with the existential crisis. It was like, well, what's the point if life is, so short? During this time, I looked into a lot of deathbed regrets from multiple backgrounds, like Christians, normal people, and foreign people. And I also had anxiety about my future. And that was mainly started from my job search, because, everybody around me was telling me that life was just falling apart and that there was no future. I'm better from all those things too, and if you want me to talk about it in the future, just let me know in the comments. If you're dealing with a hard life situation, I encourage you to really think through these things and definitely get external help. I didn't really start getting better until a combination of factors, but one of the main ones was just reaching out to somebody. I also say that writing your thoughts down helps. Personally, I like doing mind maps because they have a relational aspect between each idea. There were a lot of challenges during my depressive episode, but the lessons were invaluable. I felt like I grew literally 10 years older in knowledge. I feel like I can take on larger challenges now, and I know that I have a community and a God that I can fall back on when times get hard again. I hope these lessons have helped you in some way. Thanks for watching.